to Foodie Friday. My name is Helen. I've been with Young Living since March 2017, courtesy of the beautiful Maria Wilson. This is my daughter, Charlie.
Hello.
I hope this is working. It doesn't look like it's streaming in through Facebook.
No, it is. Can
you see? Okay. I apologise if this is not working.
It's working.
Okay, so tonight I'm doing Foodie Friday culinary oils. Just a few simple tips. Firstly, I'm going to start with a chai latte mix, and you'll have to forgive me. I'm using my laptop stuck on a box because it won't work in the setup I have with my iPhone. So chai latte mix is fantastic for those of us who have given up coffee or would like a change from coffee. You can mix it. You've got two choices with what you put it in. So you can use just another chai oil bottle with, had written chai on there. Or these little bottles from Kylie are really beautiful to create that mix in as well. I've just made this one up today. And you can blend in whatever you would like to blend in based on your preferences. But essentially, and not everybody puts all of these oils in, so you can choose. So there's cardamom, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, clove, and black pepper. So I like to put an equal number of the nutmeg, cinnamon, and ginger in. So these four, I like to put an even number in. So for example, in this bottle, I've put 10 drops of each, but I would really do probably 15. And then clove and black pepper, I've put 5 of each. So you would just make up whatever blend suits you and your preferences with regard to your oils. I always like to heat my milk gently, nut milk, in a little pot on the stove because I don't use microwaves, and then add my oils to the bottom of the cup. If I've accidentally left the milk on too long, I add a little inch of cool milk before I pour my warm milk in, so we're not pouring boiling milk onto our beautiful blend. So that's just one way to enjoy our oils in a different way. The next thing I was going to talk about is making some iced tea with our Slique tea. So this is only 2 tea bags. I'm just going to grab it. Most people might be familiar with our Slique tea, which is really yummy. We get 25 pouches in a box, and it's a cinnamon oolong cacao spiced tea, and it has a little bit of stevia just to help with sweeten. So it's a really good tea to have in between meals when you're trying to be good, and on this perhaps on the New Year cleanse too, could be helpful. But because it's so goddamn hot at the moment, it's much nicer to have it as an iced tea. So I only brewed this when I got home. It's still a little bit warm. So to that, I've had it in the fridge, but it's still not cool enough. So I'm not going to put any ice in because it'll just melt immediately. But I would add a couple of handfuls of ice, and you can put some citrus in or whatever appeals to you. But I'll be adding orange oil to mine because I love it. I love the smell of it, and it's just divine. So and that is entirely up to you. So I'll just adjust this camera a little bit, if you can see. Probably just put. I'm going to come out. I've got the right bottle. I think I've got an empty bottle. That's really handy, isn't it? So anyway, you would put in, I'd put in at least 5 drops, but it's up to you entirely. So just pop your oils in, give it a stir, add the ice, and you could add some citrus peels if you wanted to. If you had some, I've got some organic oranges in the fridge, but of course, because they're organic, they're not brightly glowing orange either, so they don't always look quite as appealing, but at least you know they've got no nasty. So that's your iced tea. And then the other thing I'm showing you tonight is just Again, I apologise for this. I've got some, I don't know how to make you see it. I've got some chocolate, various blends to make some chocolate bar. So this one has glacé pineapple, pistachios, and coconut. Actually, glacé ginger. This one has pepitas or pumpkin seeds, pecan nuts. It has some wolfberries in there and a little bit of glacé orange. So that's another mix. And then my daughter Charlie wanted something a little bit less, I guess, adulty. So she has got sultanas and cashew nuts and some coconut. So we've got the various bowls there. And I'm just going to work back here to show you what to do. So you've got an option when you're making your chocolates to put them into something like this. These are just little silicone patty pans, which are really great if you're doing something with different mixes like I am.
They're easy to pop out.
They're very easy to pop out and the chocolate comes off easily. Otherwise, something like a tray that pops out, or just a piece of baking paper on a tray. I've actually found to make baking paper stick really easily, you just put some water on your hand and put it in the bottom of the pan and then push it down, and it actually makes it stick while you're pouring your ingredients in. Of course, it doesn't last long when it dries. That's why that's looking all crinkly. Just want to show you the chocolate. I think if I stand here that you can see it. Here is the chocolate mixture I've made up earlier. That might work a little bit better. So this is just a mixture of cocoa butter, cacao, and maple syrup, a pinch of salt, and that kind of is nice blend. I have written it down as I've measured it all out, so I can, but there's plenty of recipes on the forum for this too. And what you do really is then just pour equal amounts into your bowls. Need this, I can't see this, just mix. Yes, I can see from there. I just pour. I apologise for this, guys. Need a better setup. And then I haven't put it all in yet because I just want to see how much each. I'm going to grab that, Charlie. I'll just put it on a thing here. So we're just mixing around now to see how well it's coated. And if you're happy with that, smells so good. So we haven't added our oils yet. Charlie, can mix that one for me. You'll mix yours. Okay. Charlie's going to mix her own. And this is the buckwheat one. And then we're going to choose which oils we'd like to put in tonight. So we've got, I'm going to push that back a bit further. So Charlie has decided she would like lemon oil in hers. Of course, I'm not going to put it in because this is the well-being lemon oil, not the culinary oil. So I'll go and find my other lemon oil. So this is also a good point to highlight that when we're actually demonstrating using the culinary oils, we can't use the well-being oils. We need to use our normal or our other culinary labelled oils. The oil's the same inside, but we can't claim it as a culinary or an oil for flavouring. We'll do it in a minute, Charlie. I'll grab that for you. Again, I need to find my orange oil, which I haven't got enough of, but I think I'm going to use geranium in one of these today, and I don't have the figs in as figs in the dark chocolate, which makes that delicious Turkish delight, but I thought this would be just nice to try some geranium. So I'm going to use that in my wolfberry and pecan mixture. I'm just going to put maybe might be too much for some people, but again, test and start with one and mix and see if that's enough for you and add more if you like it. Some oils increase in flavour as your mixture improves. So I find when I use them in soups that the basil comes through in a different flavour the next day, but it lessens a little bit, whereas when you first put it in, it's quite strong. So there is the mixture with the geranium. Smells really delicious. And you could also add some vanilla if you want. So vanilla essence, or I prefer the vanilla paste, and we've got the cold pressed vanillas now too that we've been using for our perfume making workshops, but they're also really great culinary wise because they're cold pressed and organic, which is delicious. I can't actually see if anyone is talking to me. Won't let me view any comments, which is a little bit annoying. So I apologise for that, and I'll try to answer everything I can afterwards. If you've got any questions, pop them up and I will also try to answer them. And thank you for bearing with me with my unusual setup, but I was hoping that it would work with my iPhone or iPad, but it didn't. So thank you again, and have a lovely evening. Bye.